the fullest amount, so we have night vision, even though we don't. We're on day, I think 17, 16 or 17, something like that. Day 21 is the next blood red moon, or blood moon. The first time I had my blood moon, didn't really have anything happen. I mean, well, the first day 7, didn't have really any zombie horde break into the house or anything. Day 14, we had a blood moon, and as soon as we had that was our first blood moon. As soon as we had that, the zombies broke part of the house. They broke the deck in front of the house, but they didn't, and they broke the door down, but they didn't break anything inside. They didn't come inside. They didn't break anything inside. Literally, they just ran into the spikes that I had, and that was about it. So that is that now. Oh my god. That is bright. Holy fuck. I should not have turned my gamma up that high. Oh my god. This is what it looks like on full gamma. So these lights that are here make it look like this. Like I have a flashlight on. At least I can see everything pretty well. Hell, I can see everything like it's daylight outside. Oh my god. I can't fix that either. I'd have to get out of the game to do that. You know what? I'm gonna quit real quick. And I'm gonna fix that because that is way too high. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Alright. Video. I'm gonna put my gamma right about, I think there. That'll be good. All right, now let's see if it's better than it was. That was way too bright for me. I mean, that was like shining a flashlight over everything. Alright, hopefully this looks a lot better than it was before. We're about to find out. Anyway, as I was saying before, so yeah, we had our blood moon, and they didn't really do anything. This doesn't look too bad. This looks a little better. I mean, we've got enough candles, so it looks more like it's, you know, more lit up. It's just good. A lot less brightness than it was before. For some reason, this torch has way more light power than these candles. I don't know why, but it does. But it's fine. We can see downstairs. Yeah, I patched up some of the holes in the floor and everything else. So far, no zombies. It's nighttime, 2300. So, I guess we'll be fine for the night. I did add these in, and I added a water source, and the reason why is because of the fact that your heat goes way up there. And I'll show you. Right now, my heat is at 86. That's going down though. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the fact that I added these wall. Well, not that wall, but this wall right here. I chopped it down because it just didn't look right. There wasn't enough headroom like there was over there. And got it all fixed up. And now it's just, for some reason, when I'm inside of my house, it's dropping. Oh no, now it's, yeah. I thought it was going up for a second. So it's dropping my heat, which is good, because beforehand, I would be in my house here when all this wasn't here, and it was like how it was before. There was bulkiness right here, and I was getting 99 degrees up to 100, and then even 105, and so I had this water source, and I'd have to jump inside that just to get in it and make my temperature go down. Anyway, so I made this, put all my food in it. Yes, I put coffee beans in there just because, Technically, it's like a drink. You put your food and drink in here. But I'm not going to make the coffee because the coffee fucking hurts you. And then I've got my weaponry here. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, what the fuck did you do here? Well, I kept killing zombies, and every time I chopped them up with one of the bone shivs, instead of giving me just rotten flesh and, you know, stuff to make candles with, animal fat, instead it gave me animal fat, bones, and then the rotten flesh. So I used the bones to make all these knives. So now we've got a level 100 knife made out of bone, little bone shiv. Surprisingly enough, it does really good damage. I've got the crossbow here too that I've been using on them. And the sniper I actually picked up out of a supply drop. I got lucky. The funny thing is though, it's got more rounds than it used to, because when it started out it had 5 rounds and then already in it plus another 4. So it had a total of 9 rounds, and then I picked up more rounds off a dead zombie. And you'll notice right off the bat with this one, between this, when you aim down sights with this, you can see the character's arms are shaking. When you aim down sight with a sniper, you don't have that effect. You can literally scope in and out and it doesn't shake once. He's just instantly calm. But then he goes back to shaking if you do it this way. It makes no sense. I ADS with the crossbow sometimes, just to try to get headshots. I'll aim for their chest and it'll jump up so the arrow actually hits them in the head instead of in the chest, which works most of the time. Unless it's one of the spider zombies or one of the crawlers, in which case I have to aim down farther and hope that when it jumps it hits them in the head or the chest. Other time, well, for most crawlers I've been just doing it like this, where the crosshair is there and I just shoot it and hope to God that it actually hits them. Other than that, if they're standing, I just use this. Just ADS down sight and get the job done. You can almost see the tip of the arrow if I move a little bit at a time. You can see where the arrow is pointing. So you know the arrow is pretty much on par with this sight, so if I move up or down it's going to hit him. And for some reason the spikes over on the front door is right there. That's the new door I had to make because they broke down my last door. But I had the spikes put in over here. They broke some of the spikes, and I've been noticing that when it comes to daytime, for some reason the zombies just decide to walk off after it hits daylight. I'm not sure why they do, but they do, and they've gone over this way. There's a mountainside over there, and there's about probably 6 or 7 different holes that they dug into the mountainside going that way. They climbed up halfway up the mountain and then just started digging through for some reason. So I've been finding a lot of holes. Now you're probably wondering why I keep this little, why I don't close off this little square and make like a catwalk with stairs leading down. And that is because if I do that I have to destroy the stairs every time, because the last zombie horde that I went up against had a spider zombie, and that was not a blood moon zombie horde. It was just a regular horde that just happened to have a spider zombie, and the spider zombie didn't crawl up or anything, not around here. It, you know, it stayed near the spikes but didn't go at the spikes. And when it hit daylight I had to kill him with my crossbow. It took 2 hits and it died. So I can kill the spider zombies and some of the stronger zombies, hopefully with only 2 hits. I haven't come across any cop zombies, and I haven't had any screamer zombies yet, or any of the super strong zombies that'll take like 1,000 hits. I haven't, you know, gone across any of those. But I'm sure I will at some point. For now, I've just been adding little things here and there. What we do have though, this house isn't a permanent house for us. I'm still exploring places. As you can see, there's a gas station right there. There's a town way down here. That's actually where I died from a dog, right here. Right in here, where this little mound is. I actually died right there, where my cursor's at, from a dog. But we ran past here. This is a hospital right there, because we ran past that. So there's a full town right here. We haven't explored yet. We have a gas station, we have a town that might have schematics for things that we need. And then right here, this place right here, I have to clear zombies out of it again because they keep going in. But this is a junkyard, and a couple of my buddies and I are eventually going to make it into a permanent compound. And when we do that, it's going to have a garage door there and there, where the openings are. Then we're going to fortify around this thing with as much stuff as we possibly can. So if we manage to unlock the concrete build, well, first we have to get the workbench. I have to unlock that. After I unlock the workbench, then I have to basically unlock the cement mixer inside of it. And once I do cement mixing, this place is going to have cement walls all around it, about 3 or 4 thick. So you're going to have 3 layers of cement wall all the way around each side. It's probably going to go right in the mountainside here, it might. But we're going to make it high, so it'll be hard for the zombies to get up. We'll add stairs so we can get up, like little, have little lookout areas. And then we're going to have the metal fencing that you can make, that's like the metal bars along the sides, so the spider zombies can't climb up. So that'll work to our advantage. And then who knows, we'll probably put in some catwalks or something, have some sniper towers built in on top of like the roofs here, so we can snipe zombies, stuff like that. Oh, there we go. I just hit 90 degrees already. Time to jump in. There's also not many animals that are around here. There's like bunny rabbits and chickens, but I've only killed I think I've killed 1 bunny rabbit, and that was because it was glitching into a mountainside right over near a trader that I found. And it's the one trader that, it's like whatever trader's near you, they mark it and you're supposed to go to it. So he's right here. He's right there. But he was glitched into the mountainside on my way back over here. So I ran back, and there's a little part right here, or farther down here, that I explored. He was stuck in the mountainside, and I one-shot him with my bow, with my my crossbow here. And after I did that, basically I just harvested the meat and the leather from him. And the reason why I did that is because if we go into here, I have 7 leather and I need 20 to make oh, this is a coat I have, but I need to make a poncho so that I won't die from the heat exhaustion. I can't take these out because these are cloth, so I can't do anything with those. Cloth, that one's cloth, and this is cloth. So I can't do anything with the cloth stuff because unless I'm in the snow biome, then I can take this stuff with me, because that's +3, that's +10, that's 30 right there. This right here is +40, so you add it with this, that's 50, and then 53. So it works out. That's only if I go to the snow biome. I don't plan on going to the snow biome anytime soon. I've been there earlier and almost died. That was when I died from the dog coming back. The spot I showed you in the grass. That's near that town, right over here. Right there. That area. There's another trader that's right here that me and my buddy Chad actually found. So I should actually mark that, so save another waypoint, and I'll make it for this one, because I have a trader there. Now, the part that I hate about this is the fact that you can't name them like you could on PC. And any of you who watch this who do have PC and play this on PC, or if you know anybody who's played this on PC, you know that the computer version of this, or the PC version of this basically, it gives you the option to name these places. So you can put down the marker and then you can name it like a trade. You can name it trader or whatever you want to name it. You can add markers with names. So if you want to put down like a certain town, or you want to put down a house with compound on it. Yes? I'm on the live stream right now. I'll do it after. Sorry, that was my mom. Anyway, so you know, they have that on PC where you can name stuff, but they don't have that on PlayStation 4. Or as far as I know, they don't have it on Xbox One either. So basically, the people on console don't get to name places unless it's going to be in an update at some further time. I don't know. There's also no compound bow in this, as far as I know, because I've looked and I haven't found one. The trader doesn't have one, so I don't know if that's another update that's going to be later on or not. And then, of course, we have some of the special zombies that I haven't really found yet or anything like that. But, you know, again, it could be a later update, or they could be in this and I just haven't seen them. I don't know. You know, I haven't been really that far into the game yet. And we're about to be on day 17. The day of day 17, hopefully. Unless it's going to be day 18. But I think it's day 17, I'm pretty sure. So we have to go out here. And I'm pretty sure my trees that I planted, at least some of them, should already be sprouted. Because I put them all around the house. There's like a couple over here. There's like 3 or 4 up front there. I know I have another tree that's up there that's not like the others, and then I have 1 or 2 that are over to the side here near this corner. And most of them are pine trees except for the one. The one that's over here is not a pine tree. It's a maple tree, I think. So. Also, you may have noticed I am only at 73 health, and that is because of the fact that I have died a few times. A few more than I wanted to, really. Also, I'm collecting as much food as I possibly can, and you're probably thinking, well, the sham sandwiches aren't food. Well, technically they are. Oh, here we go. So most of my trees have already sprouted. You gather the wood from them, then replant them. And I keep doing this for wood. Hi, nice to meet you. Probably stupid not to let these things grow bigger, but I need the wood, so doing what I can to make sure that I get as much wood as possible. There we go. This is our our little maple tree. I'm letting that grow bigger because they do give more wood than the pine trees. So that's the only reason why I'm letting that one grow bigger, and I'm not, you know, cutting it down. But that's because the pine trees, they get big, but they don't get as big as the maple trees do. So. And this right here is where they broke most of the porch. The other side here is just parts that I fixed myself that had holes already in them. And of course we got this stuff over here. I don't have a wrench yet, so I can't really do anything here. And I can't make a wrench because I don't have the schematic to do it. I have orange tires. And that didn't do it for me. That sucks. But I've got to find some animals to kill at some point. And look, there's the holes in the walls where the zombies just decided to dig themselves into. They just hit a cactus. Oh my god. We're at 95 degrees and we're slowly dying. Also, I've been taking a lot of the yucca fruit that's out here. You might be wondering like why I don't just move to the other biome that's a lot better, and it's not. And the simple answer to that is because there is potential over here for stuff. Now I can't really go over that way because there's a horde of zombies. There's two there, there's another two back there. We're not going to go that way. Not just yet, anyway. I haven't really explored much either because of the fact that there's zombies everywhere and I'm trying to stay hidden. A rabbit just died. I don't know where though. If I go looking for it, I'm gonna die. Car down. There's a car down there. I'll go check out the car. Oh look, see there's a frickin' rabbit right there. He just ran off. Now I don't want to use a sniper because if I do, the zombies will know. Got some bullet casings, that's not bad. The rabbit died over here somewhere. I don't know where though. Oh, there it is. Dead rabbit. I probably got two, like maybe 3 leather from that. It's not bad. I need more leather than that. Now you've got to be careful though, because the zombies will be able to find me. There's also a supply drop over here somewhere. Well, hello, sports bag. I keep finding, I don't know why, I keep finding more and more flashlights. There's an empty sedan over here. Oh, and what do we have here? There's 2 crawler zombies. Great! As I said before. Oh, I killed him, that's nice. Hopefully there's none. Oh, there's a walker. Hello. There's probably a few walkers somewhere. She's down on the ground. See, I don't want them to get too close. That's why I hate that part. I missed that shot. There we go. Other zombies I don't know. Right, we're not hunted anymore. But that was a hell of a lot of arrows. Hit a can on them. That's cool. Now, I'm not going to break the bodies for these guys, because one, they're already broken pretty much. And two, it's because I don't feel like it. This is stuff I've already looted. And it hasn't, for some reason it hasn't gone back. Oh, I forgot there's more stuff. There we go. Feathers. Great. Just the thing I needed. Some fucking feathers. Oh, we actually lost health. Someone must have hit us. No, it's from when we hit that cactus. That's why. There's a car over here. A couple cars. Oh, look. That isn't one of our friends. Wait, there. I don't know if there's zombies near us or not. Oh no, it's just him. And he's dead. Oh, we got some pants. See if they have nope, they add +3. God damn. And look, there's the other place that we found. We don't have any jars on us. I might be able to make something though. Nope, I need jars for yucca juice. Scrap that. This doesn't give us anything good, so we're fucked on that one. If I can kill most of the zombies over here, sorry about that. If I can kill most of the zombies that are over here, I might be able to get some good stuff. They're underneath the bridge already. Oh, see? I'm being hunted now. Oh fuck. That went right through her head. Did she just die from that? She did! Oh my god. And she gave us a splint. They're all underneath the bridge, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They fucking see me. There's another nurse. Fuck that noise. Why am I running so slow? That's what I want to know. I'm being hunted now. Check real quick. Nothing. I really don't want to be fucking caught by them. Oh, here he comes. Took his arm off. He's down. And finish him off. And he had nothing on him. Fantastic. Well, here we go. Here's another zombie. Right here. Took her arm off. I took her other arm off. Another arm off. And she's dead. He's dead. She's dead. I'm still being hunted. Oh, really? Shot her in the head. She's dead. Still hunted. Oh, it's right up there. I'm not going to bother with that one. I'm going to run home. I was actually just kidding, I'm not running home. Nothing there. We have a lot of stuff. Oh right, I can make yucca juice. I'm being hunted by the one zombie. Yes, go ahead, zombie. Instant crawler. And we're hidden. Isn't that fantastic? Alright, I'll take this. Oh, there's barbed wire. You know what? There's a horde. Nope, gotta run. Gotta run. Before I do, I'm gonna drink this real quick. Now we're gonna run for our lives. Yeah, they're coming my way. Yeah, they're instantly coming my way now. Nope, not as good as the crossbow. Run for your life. Oh, nice. Instant headshot. I'm sensed though. What does she have? Shotgun bullets. So she's got shotgun shells and sham sandwich. I still don't have a shotgun though. I'm just gonna drink a bunch of this while I run to my house. And drink. So it's good to find a rabbit. If I'm lucky, if I do get back in the house. Excuse me. If I get back in my house and I see, or not see, if I do the part I'm supposed to do, where I just make the leather the way it's supposed to, then I should have more than enough leather, I think. Got another maple seed, that's good. Oh, come on. Scrap those. Take that. There's garbage over here. Got more of that. trying to gather as much of the yucca fruit as I can without hitting a cactus. I know a lot of you who will watch this on YouTube probably later will tell me, well, you know, if you hit the cactus you can get yucca fruit. Well, the problem with that is the fact that yucca fruit from cactuses takes a lot more to get compared to yucca fruit that's just from the actual plant. I still have to make more spikes to go along here. But for now, I will do some other stuff. Still don't have enough metal for that. Oh, I know. How about if I scrap these? So scrap that. And scrap that. That should give me enough. It's going to take 3 seconds, really? Wow. And then all I need next is to have forged iron, and forged iron will make that into a forged iron door, which is not bad, but at the same time it's one of those where like you don't really need to care about it. Alright, so far this thing is better than the sniper. The sniper is long range only. Alright, weaponry. Put this in there, and this, and these. And this, I'll put these in there. This. I'll leave those on me because I need those. Glass jar. Scrap those. Scrap the can of cat food because we don't need it. So we have no more to put in there. So the rest will go in this chest that's right over here. I forgot we have a medkit we can use. Oh wait, no. That needs to go in the weapon chest. That doesn't. There we go. Alright, we should be alright. I'll plant that maple seed in a little bit. For now, I'm just going to put it in this right there. Alright, so the weapons chest, I forgot we still have these and this. All the lead should technically go in there because we're going to make bullets out of that lead. So I should find all the lead that I've got. Check real quick. Nope, we're good. Okay. That's still making it. Alright. For the other stuff. Need to go to clothing, leather. And this does every one, so we have 2 of them, so we'll get 2, which is good because if you do it where you just scrap it, it only gives you 1. So we're good there. We have 9 leather, that's not bad. The iron I'll put in here for melting down. I'm not going to melt it down just yet, but I will melt it down when I have enough. So need to put that here. This needs to go here real quick. And I'm going to make 3 yucca juice things. Now if there were zombie dogs back in the compound, I would use the bow, the crossbow, or the sniper to kill them. I could use the blunderbuss to kill them once, but you know, the blunderbuss is good for killing dogs and only dogs. It's not good for, I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. Just put that there, that here. I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna grab these, and the reason why is because I'm gonna do boiled meat, and boiled meat actually gives you better health-wise. Do that, and then and that. There we go. It says 1 minute and 6 seconds. Not bad. So it'll be just a little bit over the time that we have on that. Also, I'm almost out of crossbow ammo. I might have to switch it up to the blunderbuss. I need to make a better one though, and that is difficult. I can't fix it yet because I need a repair kit, but it doesn't really need much fixing on it. But this, on the other hand, I can't repair that at all because I don't have the schematic to repair it. Well, that's actually the truth. There we go. So now we've got that out of the way. I'll put that in here. Now you might be thinking, you know, I'm scared, or I'm a pussy or a wuss or whatever for not taking this with me. Well, the thing is, if you do, the zombies can actually smell you. Even if you have it on you raw, they can smell it on you. So the first thing they're going to do is go straight for you because they know that they can smell it. And I prefer not being smelled by zombies. And then our other problem is the fact that we're almost out of water. And you might think we're not, but here's the thing. After I'm out of the water in here, I've got to take from this supply, which cools us off whenever we reach 90 degrees or higher. If I get rid of that, I have nothing to cool me off with, so it means I have to take these buckets that are inside of here, this bucket and the other bucket that's way up here, and I'm going to have to go to the water source that we have, which is way over here on the side of this mountain. Well, it's more like a hill really, but over here. And you may think, well, there's a water source way over here. Well, the problem is, over here is just on the other side of our house. Our house is right here. You go over the hill, go down, and there's the water source. So you can get a lot better. Over here, you have to walk quite a ways just to get to it, and you have to go down here. And after you go down, you have to get back up, which means you have to either go all the way around or find a way where you can jump up the mountain and then find a safe way down without hurting yourself. That's easier said than done. So right now we're at 75 degrees. That's not bad, but I would prefer to be at 65. If I get to 65 degrees, I'll be alright. Right now, I'm wearing this stuff, but if you noticed, this stuff doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you anything against the weather, neither does this. Neither does the gloves, neither does the shoes. Which is funny, because in the past, in the game, it used to do that all the time. Well, I have one way of getting the weather to cool down on us a little bit, and that is a plant fiber hat. I'm gonna make that. This actually has cooling that it gives you, so it's a lot better than other stuff. And then that's just the hard hat. I've been hit so many times by zombies that thing is almost completely broken, and I have no way of repairing it. I mean, I do, but I don't want to, is the thing, because that number will go down. I'd rather make one of my own, but there's no schematic to make your own, so it's better just to find one or buy one that's better for you. So now that I have the hat that's on, the hat is a minus 10 degrees. So if I go up to 90, it'll go below 90, it'll go 80. So I'll be at 80 degrees. Not a good thing, but it could be better, you know. But then if I manage to get the other stuff that I wanted, things will go differently. Like for instance, let's see right here, the animal hide poncho. It's supposed to be like the coat. So, the puffer jacket that's in here does plus 40. These do plus 40. The ponchos do minus 30 or minus 40. So if you're in 90 degree weather, you're actually feeling like it's 60 degrees or, you know, or whatever. So that's not bad. Now I've got to mark these. This one's actually pretty close to where I am. So we have a quick waypoint there. The next one though is way over that way. So it's over this way somewhere. There it is. Way over there. Now here's the thing. If I click a waypoint on this, a quick waypoint, watch what happens. The other one's going to be gone. See? It's gone now. So, I'm going to put it on the one that's closer. The one that's closer is up here. That one we're doing the quick waypoint on because it's a lot easier to find than the other one. The other one you're exploring way farther out, and I don't want to go too far. If I wanted to go far, I would go down here to this town. So I've already been down this way. I've already been to over there. That's where the horde was going in. They were coming down from the mountaintops going this way. So they might actually come towards our house. Which sucks. I was hoping I would be able to explore the place and actually see what's inside. I'm sure there were zombies, but even still. So the next morning, aside from possibly needing water, I'll wait because we have this, and then we still have food. But there's a bag smell range of 1, and then there's an extra to it, so it's more like bag 3. If you have it on your belt, the range is 5, plus the STR 2, so it's a 7. So you have a bag smell of 2 and a belt smell of 7 for range and all that. Not exactly good quality. Also, you can see, and these have base prices, so like that's 60, the other one was 50, this is 5, this one's 5. You have water, that's 30 for some reason. Glass jars are 6 a piece. That's for the trader. But normally he doesn't take, there's a lot of things he doesn't take, so there's clubs that he doesn't take. He won't take axes, stone axes. It has a base price of 5. He won't take that. He'll take the ammo that you have and some guns, but there is not a lot of stuff that he will take, so you have to kind of base it off stuff that you think he might want. Like the gas barrels, it's 500 a piece. He always collects those. I don't know why, but he does. So you have those. And 4 forged iron. I could make more. The only problem is, as soon as I do, if I add that on right now, and it turns to 2200, the zombies are in a V line straight for me, and that is because of the sensing ability they have when it comes to seeing the smoke with the forge. I don't know why, but the smoke goes outside of the house, not from those. It'll go through the roof. You can see it if you hop on the roof. It'll go from here straight up through the roof, and it's like the zombies are getting a smoke signal to come over. When that happens, bad things happen. I also don't have enough wood to make all the wooden spikes that I want to make. The typical parts are in front, near the doorway, on the side of the house, and of course in the back. And that's because the corner that they tend to hit, so they usually come from that way or over that way, and they come in. I usually stay on this corner so it doesn't affect anything. This was how my door looked the first time. It had that, and they broke the door. Then you could see right there, those things right there, the first 3 blocks there, they broke those, and that blocking over there was because the wall was messed up. It wasn't broken by zombies, it had holes in it. But even still, like, the zombies didn't come in, they didn't break anything else, and, you know, I stayed in either this corner right over here before these were here, or I stayed right here or in the water. And the water was just so I wouldn't, you know, wouldn't have to worry about them completely destroying the entire house. Because if you stay in one area, they're going to destroy the house, and then if you move around, they're going to destroy each little piece until all the corners are gone and this thing falls. So this will be better in the morning, because I don't have any meat on me, so I won't have to worry about zombies sensing me as far as that goes. But the problem is, I still have to find bunny rabbits or find zombie dogs that I can get the leather off of, because of the fact that I need that poncho just to stay cool. I'm kind of hoping I could get a mini bike schematic from one of the crates, the supply drops over here, because it'll make it a lot easier to travel, and then on top of that, you know, I can go back and forth to the house a lot faster than if I were running. The only problem is I need a wrench, because in order to get the parts, you have to break cars. The wheels can be found anywhere. I already have an orange pair of wheels literally inside of this thing. That's not a problem. I mean, you can get them anywhere. So, you know, got wheels right here, 102. Not the best wheels, but you know what? That's better than what I probably would have found, because I would have found, if I would have found brown wheels, steer, if I'm lucky, 90, but that's still not good. It's still, you know, brown, it's grey. So I found the orange ones, which was better to begin with, and I've got these handlebars. I can't repair them because I don't have a repair kit. So you know, basically I have some of the stuff to start out with, but there's other things I'm missing. And the other things I'm missing I can get from a car. There's the battery and, of course, a motor. The only problem is not every car is going to give you a battery or a motor. You could go to a car that's like the ones out here that are half broken. So, like that's like half broken. It's not completely broken, but it's not a whole car either. So it's a half broken car, and you're lucky if you can find a battery or an engine or both. Sometimes you can get both, sometimes you can only get one. I have found with the broken cars, most of the time you won't get an engine, but you will get a battery. Other times you will get the a bunch of headlights, metal, and all that other stuff that you need, which is fine, but not the type of stuff you need. And then if you need electronic parts, which you will later on, probably depending on what is in and what is not, if they have garage doors like they've been shown for the traders, those need mechanical parts to work. They also need electricity for some of them. But I don't know if the electricity the ones for electricity are in here or not. I know the regular ones are that you can open and close, but I don't know if everything else is, because there's other doors you can make that have where you can open them with electricity. In the PC version, I don't know if they have it in the PlayStation version yet. There's also traps that you have that are in the PC version that may not be in PlayStation yet, but could be an update later. There's drawbridges, which again may not be in PlayStation version now. Not sure if they are or not. And then there's all kinds of, you know, weaponry and stuff that hasn't been put in as far as I know yet. I haven't found a compound bow, as I said before. The compound bow is supposed to be as good, if not better, than the crossbow if you manage to find one or make one. It's a lot stronger than the wood bow that you make, so there is that. And I have played this game in the past, and when I made crossbows in the past after getting the schematic, I ended up making purple crossbows that did damage that was so good I didn't even bother using the sniper rifle. So I mean, for this it's not bad. The only problem is zombies move back and forth like this, and you're just trying to go and get, you know, a good decent, like, right on their head, just a good decent look at their head and just pop one off on them. It doesn't work. And the reason why is the crossbow is better for taking zombies down at a little close range or mid range. Far range is not the case, but for far range ones you want them to be standing still, so you don't want them to be near you. So the sniper is only good for that. But on top of that, it's also good if you're using it and you happen to see a bunny. Say you're scoped in, you're looking around, and you just happen to see a rabbit just stop, like right out of nowhere, just stop. You can line up, just pop one off on him, and it'll kill him instantly, and then afterwards you're basically just taking what you need from him. And trust me, and if you're in a desert like this, the first thing you're gonna want, aside from water and food and a house like this that's basically built up and everything, you don't want to if you get a charred, this was a charred building, this is what I had. If you get a charred building, make sure you can find wood. Usually it has a tree that's out front. Cut the tree down, because the first thing you're going to get from that, if you're lucky, is a seed to plant. If not, well, then you'll get wood and you'll get charcoal. The charcoal is good for, or coal I should say, and the coal is good for cooking and for the forge, because it burns like wood, except it gives you more time. So you have that, but you also want to find water source. So the best places to look around, if you're at a house that's like this in the desert, you're going to want to go this way, because there's a hill, but behind that hill there might be a water source. This way, there's, you know, you never know. You could go over the mountain and not find anything, same as the other way, but the other way still has more potential, because of the fact there's not mountains, it's hills. It's big hills, but they're hills. There's less of a chance to break your leg or sprain your leg. There's more of a chance to find food products like the yucca plants, and if you use those, you can make yucca juice to cool yourself down. So if you're feeling like 100 degrees, it will take it down from that. And just to show you right now, like, it's at 80 degrees right now. It went to 81 and then dropped back down to 80, and now it's going down. We still have to eat. Now, I usually like to keep my stuff right around, you know, 100 if I can, or at least 90s, because that way I know I'm not going to starve to death. It's right about there. That's good, because at that point I know I'm not going to die from hunger. My water's taking longer to go down because of the fact that I used it on the camel perk. Hi, how are you going? How's everything going for you? So we have 10 skill points. I'm gonna use it on the survivor. So we have that now. So both the survivor and the camel are good for me right now. So now my food and water should stay pretty much the same for a while. I should be fine. Also, if you're wondering why I'm saying hi and asking how people are, people keep popping in and out of the stream. We've had one guy named Classic Recon who popped in to say hi, then he left. He or she, I don't know if these are boys or girls, I don't know. Then we had another one called Homicidal SP the Yanjiri, and they popped in to say hello. So it's nice if you pop in to say hi. You know, if you're here to stay for the stream, that's good too. If you're here to say hi, hello, nice to meet you. You know, hope you're having a good day. I was having a bad day today, and that was because last night was Saturday, and I did not record the anime shows that I was watching on Adult Swim, so kind of mad that I didn't get to watch those. But on the bright side, I have Into the Badlands on tonight that I'm going to be watching later on, and that's at 10 o'clock on AMC. And no, I am not sponsored by any of those, if anyone ever asks. I am not sponsored by anybody or anything. There's no company that will sponsor me until they want to, so there's that. But no, I like the shows that are on them. Into the Badlands, after the first season, they waited a year for season 2, and then they waited and they waited, and they finally had season 2 come in, and season 2 was fantastic. Now we're in season 3, I think. I don't know if this is still season 2 or if it's season 3. I think it's season 3 though. But still, like, it took them a year, and then they're like, you know, we'll pop it in if everybody wants it, and everybody wanted it. And I don't know about anybody else, but it's on the same channel as The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead was really good, and it's still continuing to be good, aside from things that have happened in the show that people didn't like spoiler alert, Carl being killed off. Originally, people didn't want that to happen because of the fact that Carl was a main character that he was supposed to be in the comic, and he is, but he was supposed to be in the show as a character to help out with everything after the stuff with Negan. Another spoiler alert: Rick took down Negan. You know, he slit his throat and then had him saved, just like in the comic book. But this time, they don't have Carl for the aftermath, so, or at least so everybody seems, because we don't know if they're going to bring Carl back at some point, or if Carl is actually dead. He says he is dead, but they did a similar thing in Game of Thrones where they killed off a character and then brought them back. Spoiler alert on that one, it was Jon Snow. So if they're doing something like that, that would be kind of cool to see him come back and be like, no, we didn't actually kill Carl, he was really ill, we gave him a gun, he was going to off himself, we told him not to, or, you know, something, or a zombie came in, you know, whichever. Stuff like that. You know, it's good if you make it a good story where you have it where a potential character may have been killed off and then you find out they didn't. So hopefully, I'm hoping that Carl will actually be back in the newer seasons to come, because technically he's supposed to, given the fact that Negan is in jail. It's supposed to be 2 years later when Negan comes out and helps everybody out after he realizes the error of his ways. So, and that's just the comic book stuff. So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the comics, if you haven't read the comics, you know, that's pretty much what might happen in the show. We don't know. We also have the factors of everything else. But anyway, back to Into the Badlands. So basically, I'm hoping that they make it like that, where they have multiple seasons, the show gets good every time, and then you'll have things happen, and eventually it'll have a good ending to it. You don't want a sucky ending for these kind of shows. That's how you lose fans. Like for The Walking Dead, when they killed Carl, everyone who was a Carl fan instantly stopped watching, or at least most of them did. Not all of them, but a good majority. For for them to have a chunk of fans just like leave the fandom, it was interesting. So I at least have that to look forward to tonight for Into the Badlands. I have that tonight. It's still kind of annoying that I didn't get to see my shows, but I can eventually catch up and watch them later on at some point, maybe, who knows, or I just won't bother with it and I'll just go with the episodes and see how things go. But sorry to ramble on. It's been one of those days. The other reason why I'm kind of mad about today is because the fact that for me the heat index was, well, not the heat index, but the heat index plus the humidity brought up the heat to about 105 today, so it was miserable, which is also why my hair is kind of messed up and puffy right now. That's pretty much what humidity does to my hair. There's a lot of women out there that deal with it, and I guarantee you they'll probably tell you the same thing, that the humidity and everything, it really messes with your hair if you have long hair. So there's that. So back with the game stuff. We're gonna go for that supply drop, hope that it has a wrench in it, and hope that it has a mini bike schematic. It'd be nice if it has both. If not, if it only has one, I will collect the mini bike stuff with wrench if the wrench is there. If the wrench is not there and the schematic is, then I will figure something out. Might go, well, in that case I'll go to the town that's down this way and probably survive in the town for a little bit until I can find the stuff that I need, like the wrench and all that. Also, I'm just doing the pacing back and forth with my character right now because I'm waiting for this timer to go to 6 o'clock, because that's when the zombies stop running. I would run out there right now, except for the fact that the zombies would chase me and eventually kill me, and I don't know if there's any dogs nearby or not. I hope there's not. I haven't heard any growling, but you never know. Then we had over this way, we did at one point we did have a zombie dog that died from a cactus, but I couldn't find the body to get the leather and stuff off of, so I don't know if it deteriorated or if it just disappeared or what happened to it. It could be a glitch, I don't know, but it happens. We also had a couple zombie dogs at the compound down the road. They killed me about 2 or 3 times before I ended up killing them. And then I had to kill a few crawler zombies. There's still zombies in there too. I'm pretty sure there's still crawling zombies in there, so. Well, there's no zombies over here. But my spikes are pretty much gone, so. Is there crawlers? I don't see any crawlers, and I don't see any zombies either. That's strange. You'd have thought by now that there would have been like crawlers or something. Anyway, wish me luck, because... Wait a minute, what was that? I hope that was the garbage that I passed back there, and not the zombies. There's a zombie right there. And that's the best part about that. Okay, he had nothing on him. I have to be careful and make sure that there's no other zombies nearby. At some point we have to check out that camp that's over there. I want to, because I know there's probably going to be some good stuff, but at the same time, I don't want to unless I have a partner with me, so I know for sure that I won't die. Or at least that I can have someone help me if I'm about to die. Over here, there shouldn't be any zombies over here, because I'm pretty sure I killed most of them. We're gonna duck down just in case. Alright, wish me luck. And we have a rocket launcher, 4 rockets, sniper stock. Not doing this one because you'll have. I'm pretty sure it's killing a deer, and we don't have any deer that are near us, so I'm not going to bother with that. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, we're going to go take out the zombies over here. And you might be thinking, wait, what do you mean? Or like, you're really going to try? Well, the thing is, I just got a rocket launcher. So if I need to, you know what, let's take off the sniper rifle. We're going to put on the rocket launcher. So we have that, just in case. Because that takes out zombies a lot quicker, especially if they're all grouped up together. Alright, found some glue. What else am I going to find? Nothing? A whole lot of nothing? Go figure. Nothing here. I know there's a zombie over here. There he is. Is there any other zombies though? Don't think so. There's a cooking pot we don't need. These usually have ammunition crates near them. Got some gunpowder. More gun stuff. I might have all the stuff I need to make the revolver. Oh, here we go. There's nothing in it. Leather in the stump, I'll take that. Crawler's coming. And he's dead. So that takes care of that, I guess. I mean, wow, he had glass on him, that's all he had. That's a major letdown. I was actually surprised there's no, there's nothing else here. Wait, yes there is. There's more stuff. Oh, we found another jar of water. That works for us. There's not much to this campsite though. Usually there's like munitions and stuff. Duffel bag, we found shotgun barrel, there we go. And of course we've got another bedroll, so there is that. But you know, not much here, like I said before. You know, it's just the usual stuff. There's enough wood here though for us to take. we're getting wood. That's good, but there's nothing really here. Pretty much cleared out the camp. There's nothing else here. It's really strange. I actually thought there would be more to this place when I went by it, because it was a campsite. Normally campsites have more stuff to them, so they're a little better to deal with. You don't have to deal with much, but that's different this time for some reason. We've got a bird's nest right. Oh, we did have a bird's nest. Where'd it go? It must have been my mind playing tricks on me or something. So we're at 98 degrees. Still didn't get what I wanted though. I was hoping that we would get a wrench or at least a schematic for mini bikes. There's a chicken nearby somewhere. Oh, we got a hunting knife. There we go. Here's our water source over here. There's little patches of where that you can see, and those are the clay. Like right here, this is clay. There's still not much to this place though. There's stone and wood and everything like that. There's the house. We're already back home. Still too early, so you know what? We're gonna go to the compound, see if anything there is there. Hopefully there's no zombies. I know stuff is probably respawned by now, at least over that way. Stuff should be respawned, hopefully. We're gonna find out. Also, let's see, this hunting knife, it doesn't have much to it. It's only 56. The gun, not the gun, the knife that we have now is 100, which is way better quality. There's a dog right there. There he is, he's right there. He's getting mad. He went inside. He sensed me, but that's it. Come on, dog, I'm right here. I'm doing this for my own purposes. Oh God. Alright, you should be able to see pretty well now. I'm sensed right now. I don't see the dog though. You know what? We're gonna take off. Oh, he's right there. You know what? Put on the sniper. Don't move, dog. I had him. Nope, that time he didn't. Headshot, nice. Dog number 2, how you doing? Headshot. That's 2. Oh look, there's a 3rd. Why don't you come over here, doggy? There's a third one right there. That's 3. Took out all the dogs. Tell me that zombie went down. Nope. That zombie's down. Good. There's more still in there, but you know what? I'm gonna focus on getting these 3 dogs. And getting back home. Oh! God damn it. That hurt. Alright, here we go. So these dogs will actually give me enough, maybe, if I'm lucky, it'll give me enough leather that I need. Still hidden, that's good. They'll give me enough of the leather that I need in order to make the poncho. So we are getting good stuff from this. That's good. So in total I have 9 leather. I think I already have 9, so that's 18. There's this zombie right here. Cowboy hat. Ooh. What does it give you? -10, I'll wear that one. Scrap this one. Probably shouldn't go in, but you know what? Oh, I'm being hunted now. I'm gonna run for it. There's a bunch of these guys. She's dead. Oh, hello. Took your arm off. No. Medical bandage? Sham sandwich? Oh crap. Be dead now. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, we gotta go. I ran out of arrows. That's not good. That's really not good. Anyway, we'll have stuff to put in the food storage and all that other stuff, so that's good. Our spikes are gone. I don't know if I have enough wood to make, so I remember I locked that door, so we're good. Yeah, don't eat the frickin' sandwich. Alright, so this is food stuff. We're gonna scrap the cat food because the cat food is not good food. We have most of the stuff for a 44 Magnum. We have a lot of stuff for other stuff too. I'm trying to think. I guess I could put that in there food-wise. Put the jars in there. Not putting the rotten flesh in there because that's not considered food. So in here I'm going to put the glue. Put that in there. These are weapon things, so leave that alone. Keep the paper in there, that's weapon. So 10 of those. I'm not going to make any more shivs. I'll put the glass in there for now. We can use that to make more jars. I'm gonna keep that jar. Anyway, we only got 3 iron off of that, really? Wow. And there, gotta put the rest of the stuff in the weapons chest now. I'm keeping the rocket launcher and the rockets. Now we probably aren't going to have enough because there's already 10 in here. We only have 9 leather left, so we need 1 more piece of leather. I was hoping that the dogs would give it to me, but they decided not to. See, if I would have just scrapped that, it would have been a 2-to-1 ratio. So for every 2 hide, it would give me 1. So I would have only got 4 hide or 4 leather out of that, and then 1 piece of animal hide would have been left, which I would have had to use this to scrap down. So it would have only given me like maybe 5 or 6 if I'm lucky. Right now we have 19 leather though, so we only need 1 more piece. We get that, and we're good. The only problem is there was nothing at the campsite over that way made out of leather, and as far as out there goes, we are fucked. We are majorly fucked unless I make more. I'm gonna have to make more arrowheads, so we're gonna turn this on, and I'm gonna have to wait. It's gonna take a while but I'll definitely make enough. Oh, I also forgot to put the sham sandwich in here. So we're gonna eat this. Should give us enough to slowly heal. Drink this. Oh look, we went to 77, and that's surprising. There's already zombies on my doorstep. You can hear them walking by. Do they sense? Oh, they sense it. No, what? Oh, they're coming for me. Fuck. Yep, they're already coming in my doorway. Go away, zombies, go away. Fuck, they're inside now. I didn't want them inside. Oh well, nothing I can do now. They're inside my house. Wait, where'd he go? What? Did he go outside my house? No way. He didn't see me once. Pretty sure he's still here. I can hear him. Yep, they're there all right. That'd make me 56 arrows, that's not bad. I'll leave it off for now. I have the forged iron in here. I don't know if I can repair it with that. Nope, because I don't have the schematic. God damn it. So we might have to just not use the crossbow anymore. That's gonna be difficult. I don't like using the blunderbuss. That's because it's not a really good accurate gun. I forgot that we have this stuff though. I wonder if I could unlock the crossbow somehow. But I can't. There's no way to unlock it. I have 5 skill points. I could put them in archery, that would be great. And just make more bows, I guess. But, you know, I don't know. If I make bows, I'm gonna have to make iron arrows instead of bolts, because that thing is almost done. Well, actually, I should put it in the weapons chest. It's almost done. It's down to its last length as far as this weapon goes, and it's got nothing in it, so what I should do is I should put my stuff in archery and do it that way. What's my archery at? It's at 15. Entity damage is 8.5. What else do I need though? Pummel Pete, that's 10 points. We don't have that yet. Construction tools, they are going up somewhat at least. The workbench is 15 points though. You can get the recipe for it. Then it's 30 for steelsmithing, 30 for concrete. But you have to have your construction tools at 10. I have them at 22. Mining tools have to be at 20. My mining tools are probably lower than 20. I want to see. Yeah, my mining tools are at 5. Which means I have to get them to 20 with my construction tools, and then afterwards I have to save up 30 points and I'll be able to unlock concrete mixing, which would be nice because then I could start putting concrete walls up. The only problem with that is the fact that it takes so much to make concrete. There's a certain amount of stone and a certain amount. Well, if you do it in if you have a mixer, the mixer is easier to work with. Steelsmithing would be nice. Steel arrows are really good, but construction tools need to be level 40, and they're only at level 22, and that's another 30 points. I could do this one, but it's 15 points, and I still need 10 more. There's gunsmithing. The thing is, I don't really have any guns other than the sniper rifle, which I can't repair because I don't have the sniper schematic. Because I didn't want to get that from the trader. It's way too much from him. I mean, it's like 20 or 30,000 gold coin, and I only have, I don't know, like 20 maybe? Or something like that, or a couple of hundred, nothing good. And we have this, but the problem is gunsmithing's got to get to 40. And that's just for making the 44 Magnum rounds. I don't have the schematic to make the 44 anyway, so I guess that's fine. The 7.62 round crafting, gunsmithing has to be 30. Don't have to worry about that because I don't have the sniper. I haven't learned it yet. I haven't learned the shotgun one yet either, so... How does this one do? Leatherworking. Crafting time, crafting quality, repair time, repair amount, repair quality. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in archery, I think. Put that up to 20. And then I'm gonna get this. And then we're going to make this. Wait, no. We're not gonna make that yet. We're going to turn this on first. Make sure that the rest of that iron gets cooked down. Then we're going to make some iron arrows, and then we're going to make a bow. Because I know if I do that, the more arrows that you have, the better the bow. And back in the day when I made stone arrows, I used to make like hundreds of them. Right, you can make 69 with this. That's not bad. That should be good. 41 wood to keep it going. That coal's about to run out. I have more coal, but I don't want to waste the coal because I need that for gunpowder. I just wasted that one because it wasn't much in there, so... See, that coal right there is about to go, and then this will switch over to there. And then after that, we've got 7 minutes of smithing, which is fine. What I really need to make though is what the hell was that? That was weird. I need to find a tool and die set so I can start making bullets and stuff. Or at least find the schematics to make the bullets. I've also got to find the calipers too. Alright, I need the feathers. I've got wood, I've got iron arrows, I need feathers. 99 feathers, not bad. That should give me at least it'll give me the 69 arrows that we need. That's not bad. These do a lot more anti-D damage than anything. I like the fact that it's a 1-to-1 ratio too. So you don't have to worry about much. I could make 30 more of these if I had more iron arrowheads. So we've got 1 nitrite powder to 10 lumps of coal. So if you take, if you have a chemistry set, which is like what the one we have, it's way over there. Over that way, at the compound there. There's a chemistry set inside, and if you do it in there and cook it in there, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I thought I just heard a zombie dog. Oh, I forgot. That door is wide open. We're gonna have zombies in here. Do I have enough to make... I do, but I don't think I'll make it in time. No, I'm not going to. I have 8 seconds. Stay right here. And it's about to be day 19. 2200 on day 19. At least I can craft some stuff. My level smithing is now 13. I'm not a bitch. What the fuck? You sound like my sister, by the way, by saying that. My sister says the same thing to me all the time. She's very rude. But, you know, not much. The same old stuff. Really? I've got an orange bow? Son of a bitch. I should have had a green or blue. At least a green. Nope, instead I get this piece of shit for a bow. Wait, what? There we go. I was gonna say I selected it, why didn't it go? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, literally that's how my sister is. She'll pop in, say what's up bitch, or what's up, some random shit, and then she'll act horrible to you for a while, then she'll act like she's your buddy. What in the fuck was that? The wind sounded like a zombie. That was weird. Oh, it's right here again. We've got another supply drop right there. No, I did not. I'm not really into dinosaurs. I'm gonna go to that quick waypoint in the morning when it hits 6, because otherwise I'm gonna die. And then if I'm lucky, it'll have a wrench. If I'm really lucky, it'll have a schematic for the mini bike, and if not, then it's just gonna be a bunch of random shit. I got lucky in the last one. I got a giant freaking rocket launcher. I got this little thing. It's only got 4 rounds for it, and there's one in the chamber already. So 5 rounds, not bad. But at the same time, I don't want to blow myself up trying to kill one zombie. So not using it unless there's a horde. Let's see if there's anything I can break in here. I don't want to break the buckets. Forgot to plant the maple seed, of course. Take the medical bandage with us because we're going to need it. You know what? I'm gonna cook that 12 iron. I have that. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I need that for the door. I'll leave that in there. If I use that instead, it's gonna break the door, and then it's gonna be really hard for me to do things. I'll scrap this 44 Magnum part because the other one's yellow, so it's better. Then I'll melt this down. That'll at least give me 15 more, and then I can scrap this bow. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna scrap this bow right now. And then I'll make more arrows. There's a freaking fly, what the hell? Fly or something, I don't know. I'm doing okay. Same old, same old. We're on day 18 now. We were on day 17. Getting closer to that blood moon. And I hate the blood moon. The first time a bunch of the zombies took out this little part of the wall right there near the door. This time I just had a zombie wreck this stuff after I just made a new door and a new part of the house. So, in the morning I have to fix that stuff, then I have to go all the way to that supply drop over there and hope that it has something good in it other than the usual weapon supplies. Can I make 15 though? No, I can't make 15. I can make half of that if I'm lucky. I need to get more metal. I don't want to break a bunch of rocks though, because I only have one pickaxe and I don't really want to break it just yet. Oh no. There's a dog. Yep, there's a dog. I heard it. Oh god. Oh, on the bright side, it'll give me the stuff I need. But on the not so bright side, there's a chance they're gonna kill me. Where are they going in at? They're going on that side? Oh, I almost went down. That's not good. Which side are they going in over? Over there? Well, that's what I had planned for this, actually. I'm kind of playing it like I used to back in the day, and back in the day, after a while I managed to get concrete and I had a way where I could get up. But the reason why I'm keeping that the way it is because I need that dog's hide to kill it. I know, I am just, you know, letting them in. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't came in yet. I also thought about this right here. I can make like a little side wall where I might be able to like snipe them at. But for now, just leave it the way it is. They already destroyed the porch. That's not a surprise. There we go. That's right, dog. Send me. He already knows I'm here. I'm surprised that... Oh, he's right there. And the dog is down. Just got 5 skill points just from killing one dog. I know where the other zombies are at now. They're already at the mountain digging out holes again. They did this to me last time. I killed like 1 or 2 zombies and the rest of them went to the mountainside and dug holes. I'm starting to wonder if it's a glitch or something. Or I'm just that scary to them apparently. But that dog's dead. He was breaking the chimney. I don't know why. I didn't think they could break the chimney. This isn't showing any signs of cracking on it, so he didn't really break it. He didn't do any damage to it. He just kept smacking the one part of the wall. So that'll give me the leather I need to make the poncho. And that'll cool me down so I don't have to worry about the heat. I was surprised he didn't come in this way though. I don't have to worry about that. They actually aren't building any. They're not going under the house at all. I looked last time and they didn't dig under at all. There's a mountainside right over here. I'll show you on the map. So right next to me here, there's this mountainside right here, and they keep going into the wall of it, and I don't know why, because I'm not there. People in the past had tell me that they're going towards the trader, but whenever there's zombies near the trader, they didn't try to kill him, or when they did, it just made the usual sound when you try to break stuff. So they couldn't break in to kill him or anything, but for some reason they keep going over there. I don't know why. I can show you it when it hits 6 o'clock. There's just a bunch of holes in the mountain over there. That's actually kind of funny, really. They're just digging in the wrong spot. They think I'm over at the mountain, and I'm not. Nowhere near. I should probably eat, though. I'm trying to keep this at least at 94, if I can. That way, I don't have to worry about starving to death. I'm starting to, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, though. I've been trying to figure it out for the past few days that I've played to see if it's a glitch or if they're actually just not attacking as usual, like they're supposed to. I've had a couple hit the walls there, and they break the door every now and then. I've had spikes on the side and on the back, and they've already destroyed all of them. But I haven't really had them come in. I had one come in, and then he left, and I don't know why. But I stayed undetected the whole time. He followed me, but there was no indication that he was going to try to attack. So, as far as I know, the zombies either aren't interested in me, or there's something else that they're after. And that's where things get tricky, because there's no other players. All these players have been offline, the ones that I've been playing with. So I don't know, you know, what's going on. But yeah, those guys haven't been on with me at all. So as far as I know, the zombies aren't after anybody else except for me. But they don't come after me, so I don't know. I honestly don't know what the whole thing is with them. So we're starting to hit our almost 4 o'clock, which is good. We got 2 more. The weird part is timing this goes by like minutes instead of hours, like it should. Wish I had a shotgun. I have 9 shells and I can't use anything. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm starting to think that these guys are going after the trader. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Are you busy?
Yes, I'm doing a live stream. That was my dad. I can't marry you if I don't know you. I've got to get to know you. That's kind of my thing, really. I believe that you should always get to know the person before you marry them. I found out that to be true when my little sister got married, and then after about a year, actually, well, I don't think it was really a year, it was maybe half a year, so probably about 6 months, they got divorced. Oh, don't be sad. It's just one of my things. I have to know you a little better. Thanks. Thank you. You have a good one too. I have a bunch of these little red caps. Well, they're not red. One of them's red. The other one's black one right here. But that one's better than this one. I'll scrap it and find out. Oh man, that's close. I thought it was going to be leather, but it's not. It's fine though. We have our... Where did he go? Oh man, I needed that dog. It's gone. Great. So now I don't have a dog to take the leather from. It kind of is in some ways. I mean, you have bows that you can make and other things like that. The only thing that's different about it, other than God of War, is the fact that it's got guns, but not all the guns are good. The sniper rifle is only good for far away stuff. If you try to do close range, you might as well be no-scoping, because you scope in and they hit you in the head by the time you make a shot. So I have to make a door. So I got the door going right now. Take the scrap metal with me. If only. The only thing I know about God of War, after the first 3, they decided that Kratos went out like a bitch, and they didn't want that, so they came out with a God of War Ascension, and now they have God of War 4, which I haven't played, but I want to. I just haven't had the time to go get it. But at some point, I do. When I have time, I will go get that, and then who knows, maybe I'll play it. So I've got a wooden door, I've got 10 iron. I think I need 10 scrap iron or 20 scrap iron to make it fortified better than just scrap iron. That is the one thing I actually am never going to do. I'm one of those guys that actually likes to have his long hair, so at no point will I be shaving my head unless I end up doing a challenge or something, like for cancer awareness or something later on down the road, who knows. But in the meantime, it's going to stay long. I need... How much metal do I need? 20? Oh man, I didn't want to have to do 20. They broke the porch again. Of course they did. So we do that one. I don't have to worry about losing my hair, because male pattern baldness doesn't run in my family, so I don't have to worry about that. But if it did, I don't think I would really worry. I wouldn't wear a wig. I would just try to be like Lex Luthor from Superman and just, you know, be okay with being bald. I don't really think it's a bad thing to be bald, really. There could be worse things. I mean, there's so much worse things out in the world. There's incurable diseases, war, famine, death, that sort of stuff. That's the only thing that really worries me, is the death part. I am still way too young for that. I've already died once, by the way. That's kind of the reason why I chose the name Reaper, because of the fact that I was already dead once and came back. And that was when I was a baby, when I was born. I was dead for about, I think, 5 or 6 minutes. And then they revived me and everything was okay. Yeah, when I was born, my cord wrapped around my leg and pulled me back in, and I suffocated. Yeah, it's a crazy story.
This time, no, we're leaving out to go to Aunt Candy's.
Alright.
And we're leaving you.
Okay.
Because Papa has a present.
Okay, I'll see you later.
If you want to watch Gunner, just watch him.
No, I don't want to watch him. Take him with you, please. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. That was my niece. I forgot there was a horde of zombies out here. I did not let that go. And that went through her head. What? Where are they? They're nearby, I know it. No, I'm not. I was born and raised in America from my parents. I am actually only 1% Scottish. My actual heritage is 64.5% Irish, but I looked up Irish Reaper and there's about 4 people with that name, so I was like, I'm not going to be a 4th. There's too many people who have the Irish Reaper name, or they put Irish in their name. Oh great, we've got a crawler. And he's dead. I actually picked that up from, well, I didn't really, I guess you could say I didn't really pick it up, it kind of just happened. When I was in school, I used to do all kinds of different voices, and then I heard someone, when I went to 6th grade camp, there was a man who talked like he was from Scotland. So I pretty much just did the, you know, his accent. I just copied it, and he didn't really mind. So I just went from there, and it kind of stuck with me for a while. I am 27 currently, but next year I'll be 28. I'm getting closer to my 30s. I know a lot of people will say, oh, you know, 30s is scary, but it's really not. I mean, my dad's 70 years old, and even he would tell you being 30 is not as bad as being 70. That's his gimmick. Oh, you don't have to think, wish me a happy birthday or anything. That's not for a long time. That's not until at least March. There's a zombie over here somewhere. I keep hearing it. I can't find it, but I keep hearing it. might be losing my mind. I doubt it though. I hope not. Yes and no. I mean, I started getting into it back when I was younger, and I wanted to make my own fursuit and everything like that. But the problem was the amount of money that it costs just to make it. So I'm basically piecing it together a little bit at a time. Every time I go to Comic-Con, I find a piece here or there. So so far I have some of the stuff put together. I'm still trying to find the right ears and the right tail. Oh god. That zombie came out of nowhere. Oh, it's a dog. Oh my god. There's more than one. I'm sensed. Oh god. Alright, you gotta use bandage. Almost died. Oh man. So I'm trying to cross it between a wolf and an alligator. So, or not wolf and alligator, I mean a wolf and a tiger. And that was because I had a dream once, and I had one part had a wolf, the other part had a tiger in it, so I was like, I want to do that, that seems awesome. So, I found the paws that I want to do, at least the color, but I don't have the feet yet, and I'm still looking for the right ears and of course a tail. So that might take a while, but eventually I'll find it and I'll be good to go with that. I am 6 foot. Yep, 6 feet tall. But I'm not as tall as most of my other family members were. They were a lot taller than me. I know. I started out as a very short kid, and I grew up pretty quick. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to make it into the house and get some antibiotics for the infection from the zombie dogs before I die. I'm actually surprised that my my rifle managed to kill the one dog, considering the fact that that was literally just a no-scope. It's got its ups and downs. Depends on what kind of day it is. There's some days for me where I feel like that's a trap and feel kind of miserable. Other times it's different, where like I'll have a good day and I won't have to worry about much, but it depends on the day. I forgot I had medkits on me, didn't I? Completely forgot about that. The worst part about having autism is when you have an idea for something and you can't get past like thinking wise how to do things. Like, for instance, you might have a melody in your head for a song, and you want to play it. The only problem is you can't play the song because of the limitations that you have when you have to think about it. So it becomes a bit of a burden sometimes. Other times, like if you want to invent something or you want to just make something, it can get in the way, and then it can make you mad because then you can't make what you want to make. So stuff like that. It's got its ups and downs. I mean, I've met some people with autism who say they're fine with it, and it's not a problem. That's fine for them. They're not me. Because if they were, they would know life is way different for me. It's not the same. It kind of does. See, the part I was born with, it's autism, but it's also mixed with Tourette syndrome. So I actually get fidgety if I don't have the stuff that I need, or if I get stressed out. It tends to get a little bad depending on the situation. But it's not all bad. I mean, I've had some that were a little much, some that weren't. So it's not all bad. It's decent. It's definitely something to get used to. I've had people in the past ask me if my Tourette syndrome is like the cussing one, and no, it is not that one. I do feel bad for the people who do have the Tourette syndrome that actually makes them cuss, because in their heart they don't want to cuss at people, but they can't control it. With mine, it took me years to figure out how to control it. The only problem is that I still don't have full control. There's times I will get fidgety and all that. So other times I'll get stressed out, and I'll start trying to piece things together, and I'll still get things wrong. So it's difficult for some things. I know. We'll try being like my mom. My mom took care of me, has been taking care of me my whole life, and no, I actually do not take any medication. The only medication I've ever taken is like your regular pain medication and stuff like that. I have never taken anything else. As far as I know, they don't have a prescribed medication for Tourette syndrome or autism. I found out that there is marijuana oil, or CBD oil as they call it, and that will actually help you. It helps people with autism, but it also helps people out with other problems too, if they have cancer, and or if they have other problems that they can't deal with that medically. It's but it's kind of new, so it's not really been tested all that much. Actually, I want to, but at the moment I don't really have the money to get it. And there's two forms of it. There's one form that you do, it's a dropper underneath your tongue, but there's an aftertaste that you have, so that's really disgusting. That's from people I've heard from the past that have used it. The other one I am still trying to get, it's about $20 to $30, is a vape pen that has it, so you don't really taste it, but it'll help you out, but at the same time it's still a little costly. It's not as easy to get a hand on. Well, I'll be there eventually, and then things hopefully will get better. But I mean, life's not all bad for me. I have some pretty good stuff to go on with. I mean, I only do my live streams 2 days a week, but you know, no, I haven't gotten to that, and I hope I never do, because I don't want to feel like that. I have been depressed in the past, and I did actually get bullied for my autism at one point, and it was because people knew that I was different and they didn't know how to react to the differency, so they kind of just did. I would be a friend or foe, I guess, and that kind of sucked for a while. But I went to counseling for it, and I had a really good counselor. It was almost like talking to Dr. Phil. It was awesome. And after that, the doctor, or I should say the therapist, told me, you know, that I shouldn't worry about those kind of people, because those people only want to put me down for their own gain. So he taught me how to deal with it, and ever since I've just been, you know, kind of myself. Also, with a lot of people have asked the question, is having autism, or people... Yeah, I've been to a shrink before. That was for when people bullied me. I've been to that. I've been to a therapist before for anger in the past when I was a child. And that was because my sisters used to pick on me. My sisters still pick on me, but I just don't pay attention to them anymore. They're... They like to poke fun every now and then. I know they're messing with me, so I don't really, you know, I don't have a hard time with it. If I count myself, there's 7 of us. We're a big family. We don't really keep in touch all that much, though. We talk every now and then, but, you know, not much. No, none of them have autism. Most of them were born regular. They didn't have any difficulties during birth or anything like that. And part of the reason doctors claim is because of problems during a woman's pregnancy. They'll tell them that either it's a problem that happened inside the womb, or they'll tell you that it's basically after the birth, where there was damage done that they could not reverse. And the hard part is knowing, or trying to find out. I actually got tested for my autism. I found out at age 11, and I was kind of like a brainiac, basically. I wasn't a smart kid, but at the same time I was developing in areas of academics that most kids weren't. Like, by the 5th or 6th grade, I was already reading at a college level, and the teachers couldn't figure out how I was doing it. And all I told them was, I'm just reading books. I don't read as much as I used to either. I used to read a lot of books. Now I'm more into gaming and like anime shows and stuff like that. I like to take my time with things. I try to live life as much as I can to the fullest. But there's a lot of fun stuff though that I get to do in my lifetime. I've got to do all kinds of stuff that most people didn't get to do. I don't know for sure. It depends, I guess. Some medical doctors have claimed that there's a possibility, if an autistic person has children, that they could develop it because it's technically part of the gene. But there's also the chance that they won't, because of the fact that it's more or less like a birth defect than it is like a disease. So it's like a 50-50 chance. There's a chance you can, but it's a birth defect. So if you have a regular pregnancy, there's no chance or little chance of having an autistic child. Whereas if there is birth problems, then there is a chance that they could end up with autism. But they know a lot more about it now than they used to, so there's easier ways to detect autism, and then you can plan ahead. When I found out that I was autistic, that was in like the early 90s and the like 2000s. So it was around like 99 or 2000, maybe 2001, when I found out. And then I just had to work with my parents on things. The biggest thing I have trouble with is it's not really talking with people per se. It's talking with people face to face. And the general thing that I go through is people have to introduce themselves to me, or I have to like wait for them to open the door for it, and then I kind of have to see the social cues and go off that. So if a person just like walks by me, I can't really talk to them. I'm kind of distant and everything like that. And I don't try to be. It just kind of happens. But it's also very hard to talk to girls for me too. The last time I tried, I got so red in the face and tongue-tied that I about passed out. I didn't pass out though, but I almost did. And then I found out, the girl I asked out, she said no, but she also said no because of the fact that she was pregnant with a man's baby, which I hadn't known about because she wasn't showing. So it was good that she actually told me though, and she actually let me down easy, so she was nice about it. But other than that, I've had lots of difficulty talking with women unless I've been introduced or they talk to me first. So it is challenging. It's also very hard for me to make friends too. I have a couple friends, but that was because they had similar interests as me, and they talked to me first, and then I got to know them better. But with children who do find out they have autism, if you find out at an early age, they have classes that teach people with autism how to be social and not be socially awkward like I am. So it has its ups and downs to it. I don't know. I don't really drink. I'm not like a social drinker, so I don't drink much. And the last time I was drunk, that was on New Year's. I have a phone call real quick. Hold on. I'll actually mute my mic so you guys don't have to. Sorry. Also, even if it was muted and you still heard my voice, you know, well, now you know what my real voice sounds like if the other mic picked it up. If not, then, you know, don't worry about it. But, you know, as I said before, I do voices, so this is the one I do for this channel. My other channel, my first channel, Well, if you want to hear my real voice, my first channel was the Reaper1333, like my gamer tag is. But I ended that one after it stopped getting people subscribing, because my main goal was to have like a fan base of people that could watch and enjoy the videos and have fun. Not like PewDiePie, who did his and then kind of just like, you know, he didn't do his for money, but he did his solely on you know, just to have fans watch him do crazy things. I didn't want to do crazy things though. I wanted to do things that were fun and would make people happy. So, but it didn't work out for that channel, so I made this one, and this one has steadily grown a little bit at a time, which is what I love about it, because I like having people to talk to. I actually have a genre that I like, and my favorite genre is Assassin's Creed. It's my favorite thing. My second favorite is God of War, of course, and that is only because I like the hack and slash that the God of War has in it. It gives you challenges, but at the same time, it's, you know, you get to use brute force, and it's just really fun. With Assassin's Creed, it's more... you can do either way. You can do stealth, or you can just go hack and slash and just kill a bunch of people. Story-wise, it's really good, and I used to get into that game a lot. But after a while, I stopped. Oh god. Probably my most favorite Assassin's Creed game would have to be Black Flag. And it's not because of Edward Kenway, it's more about the fact that you get to fight alongside Blackbeard. So you get a little you get to have like a little battle and actually be with Blackbeard himself. So it puts a little fun in it. Yeah, my second favorite one, so far I would have to say, probably the newest one. Not the one from E3, but the newest one that came out, Origins. And that's just because they took some time away from basically Desmond Miles' ancestry and went more towards a different ancestry, to kind of show you that they're not fixated on just one character, but multiple characters. Oh god, that's a difficult one. I have two favorites. The first one is The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise, and the second one is 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves. And it's because they're both samurai movies, but each of them was based on true events that happened. They have so you have Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. That's based off the actual Last Samurai, but it's a different story they tell instead of like how it normally was. And then for the 47 Ronin, you have a similar... I actually do. I have, I think, 5 or 6 Katana blades. I actually collect them. It's only but it's only because it's an interest of mine. I was interested in them ever since I was a kid. I had an interest in medieval knights, and I had an interest in samurai. But I'm also trying to get into blacksmithing too, because I want to be able to make my own blades and stuff. But as I found out, that's actually going to take a while. It takes more money into it than I thought. So I'm piecing things together with that a little bit at a time. I already have an anvil, I've got hammers, I've got most of the stuff I need for my forge and everything. I just need to get oil and stuff like that. I know. I've been told that by a few people. That was wasn't really a look I had gone for before, but after a while I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm actually going to be ending the live stream in about, I think, a little bit here, probably about a minute. But I'm glad you guys came out to watch. I usually don't get many people that watch, but when they do, it's really awesome. See you guys later. Thank you for the sub. Actually, I'll end it now because I'm already about to get to 2200. So, if you haven't subbed, please sub, because there's always more new stuff that's coming out in the future. I also have more of these videos coming out. Leave a like if you liked the video, comment what you think about it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.